About time you got here.
I told you you were wasting your time, Del.
Always keep my word.
Yeah? We will see. And Mathis, I am running things around here, so keep your mouth shut. You got that?
Fine.
All right. Listen up, because I am only going to go through this once. We are here to dig up any info about Grix's legacy. We are not here to scrap for loot. Whatever you pick up, don't think, don't get creative, bring it straight to me.
Why search the lock for information on Quick's legacy?
Before he touched off the riots, Crick spent time behind bars at the lock. If he cooked up any sort of a plan about his legacy, the trail has to start here.
What exactly do you expect us to find?
Oh, I don't know. I was really hoping for a huge sign on the wall saying, Crix's legacy clues here. Do I have to spell everything out? Look for data slates, notes, terminal entries? If you wrote a poem on a piece of toilet paper, I want it.
Oh, simple enough.
So simple, even a rook like you can't screw it up.
Hold on, no scrapping. How the hell am I supposed to make money around here?
All right, that's enough. If either of you want to fly with the Crimson Fleet, then you need to follow one simple rule. When you're on a job, you do exactly what I say. No questions asked. If that doesn't work for you, just say so, and I will leave you on this ice ball without a ship. You will be dead within hours.
Yeah.
Mate was the one shooting off at the mouth.
Yeah, keep talking, wise ass.
Throttle it down, both of you, right now. We have a lot of ground to cover between the landing area and the lock, so let's get moving.
Okay. Alright, we got him. That's a weapon case. I don't want to waste. Oh, he's down. Well, sucks to be you. What's in here? Weapon workbenches.
Here we are. The place where Jasper Grix laid the groundwork for finding the legacy, and eventually, the Crimson Fleet. The lock.
Exactly how long was Jasper Grix in this place?
Around 5 years. Rumor says he started planning his escape the moment that he arrived.
Don't know what's inside.
Oh, grow a spine, will ya? God.
There is a huge difference between being a coward and being careful. So both of you, watch yourselves. All right, let's keep moving. Standing out here isn't doing us any good.
You have the key?
This ID card cost a small fortune. Let's hope it pays off. We are in. Let's go.
That's a big jump.
First time I have been inside this part of the lock, so keep your eyes open. See anything unusual? Call it out. If it's hostile, take it down. Couldn't be simpler. How many people do the UC stick down here? A couple of hundred at least. May not look like much.
Yeah, we've all heard the story.
It's not a story like this. It's history. Remember that?
Nothing but books. What we have here? Utility knife. Here we Copperfield books. Right. Am I able to do this? No.
Take them all down!
What else we got here? Oh, med pack. Damn it, come on. Delgado, what's up?
Must be a nest. I bet these things are crawling all over the place.
Yeah, and their buddies probably heard us firing from about a kilometer away. Hallelujah.
Sounds like someone needs to grow a pair.
If we weren't on this job with Delgado, I'd drop you for saying that.
Enough already! I should have known better than to bring both of you at the same time. Now let's see. Looks like we are inside some sort of prisoner transfer area, but everything is locked down tight. Since you are such good friends, why don't you and Mathis head up to that control room and see if you can get some more of these doors open?
Alright, cool.
The whole roof's coming down! Damn it.
Deep recon.
Well, this is just great. The hell are we supposed to do now?
Stick with the plan.
Plan? Who gives a shit about the plan? Let's face it, we're on our own now.
And we should continue to follow Delgado's orders.
Why? Because that's what his loyal little soldiers are supposed to do? The hell with that. I have a better plan. We use this opportunity to take out Delgado, and at the same time, make some serious credits for ourselves.
I'm not betraying.
Oh, come on. We're just a couple of rooks. When are we ever gonna have a chance like this again? Let's pretend for a second Delgado's correct, and there's information here about Crix's legacy. Once we get rid of him, we'll dig up the garbage ourselves and sell whatever we find to Neva. We'll be rolling in credits.
Not going. How do I know you just in a plan set up with Delgado's disloyalty?
Are you crazy? I'm no rat for Delgado. I'm busting the ass to become one of the Crimson Fleet captains, just like you. And in case you missed it, that icefall trapped both of us in here. Unless we find a way out, no one's reporting anything to anyone. Ever again.
You want the Crimson Fleet chasing us for the rest of our lives?
No way. Listen to me. We're going to be handing Neva leadership of the Crimson Fleet on a platter. She'll be thanking us for getting rid of Delgado. I mean, come on. I'll bet you a month's share that he's never been this vulnerable. It's perfect.
Not going to happen.
Oh, fine. Suit yourself. You know, for a second there, I was almost starting to respect you. Now, let's find a way out of here.
Oh, now he's following me? Okay. Been here. What's up? We can't go this way. So our only option is to go through here. Okay.
I guess that's one way through.
We got it here. Bolt cutter, scalper. Workbench. Can't go that way. Yes, we
I swear, I am never putting ice in my drinks. Ever again.
Is anyone up there? Come on, we need these doors open. Anyone still alive up there? Can either of you hear me? Crap! Is this thing even on? Quit screwing around and pick out. The two of you made it, huh?
Kind of cold. That's bullshit.
Why are you surprised to see us?
Kidding? After what just happened? After that ice fall? I didn't know what to think. I figured the two of you were crushed to death.
We're in one
Well,
piece.
brush the dust off and listen up. We have obviously been cut off, so I need you to do two things. First, I want you to keep looking for a way to open the rest of the doors down here. Otherwise, I'm not going anywhere. And second, try and dig up whatever you can about Jasper Griggs. You both got that?
Yep. You got it.
Yeah? You'd better. And tell Mathis not to get any bright ideas, or I will gut him myself.
You heard that, right? No more funny shit.
Attention. Lockdown mode has been rescinded.
Gotta look. Notebooks, folders. Two rip. Oh.
What I would give for a space heater and a hot cup of bombs right now. Huh. What's that over there? Looks like there's a guard tower overlooking the cell block. We should check it out.
Here, nothing here. Oh, wait, what's in here? Any clues? Any stuff?
Look at this dump. I can't imagine being stuffed down here to rot. Poor bastards.
What's back here? Trauma pack. Anything in here? Count of Monte Cristo, cutting pliers, chisel. Nothing interesting here. flesh. Hmm. Oh, can't get in. Can't get in. Could be stuff in there, but down here. It's down here.
What the hell was that?
Don't know, don't care. Oh, there's nothing else here? Okay, I guess we're going down here. Okay.
You're not gonna mess with me!
What the fuck? Come on. Fucking hell. Oh, wait, wait, no, I don't. Can't open that.
Take me on! I dare you!
Oh, I think I will. Yeah, you deal with them.
Got another one!
So, have you changed your mind yet?
Nope.
Yeah, right. You saw it back there. Those things, whatever they were, they've probably ripped him to shreds by now. Did the job for us. And if they haven't, we can still handle the job. We just have to get our hands a little dirty. Wouldn't be the first time, am I right?
No way, Matthias. I'm not going to be part of your plan.
Of all the people to get trapped here with, why the hell did I get stuck with you, huh? Fine, have it your way. So, now that we've made it to the guard tower, what's our next move, genius?
Find a way out of this place and keep looking for info on Cricks on the way.
Keep doing what we've been doing. Right. Glad I asked. I suppose we should start off by searching the tower for the location of Crix's cell. If he stashed any useful information, it might still be hidden somewhere inside.
Alrighty, let's go check out this tower. Beaches, technology.
I bet those things are crawling, right? Cell D03118. Okay. Place to start, I guess.
That's a weapon. Oh boy. Move, fat ass. There's nothing here. What? Ah.
Today, I bumped into someone in the mess hall yapping about a ship carrying a fortune in credits. I know it's usually bullshit, but he seemed to have details. After striking up a conversation, I found out the ship was a Galbank transport named Legacy that went down in some remote system during the war. This is exactly the score I'd been waiting to find. I need to contact Carter to let him know it's time to get off this rock. He'll help the mining detail slip into the utility closet in the ventilation room. That's where we'll dig. Not up, but through. Right to the armory. Carter mentioned that security keeps rotating codes on all the terminals in the lock, so we'll have to coordinate this carefully. For now, we'll continue using his locker in the showers area as a drop point for the code to the utility closet. By this time next month, I should be out of this dump and uploading those creds into my account.
Interesting.
Delgado was right. Crix must have hit the Galbank transport and stashed away the money or something. We play this right, and we're gonna be filthy stinking rich in no time.
Oh, got it. You bitch. No direct path seen. Ah, great. What the fuck?
Can you imagine how angry the prisoners were when they rioted? I would hate to have been one of the guards. They aren't paying us enough to be poking through this.
It will drown.
You hear that? Nah, never mind. This place is starting to get to me.
This is where we came from. That's the ventilation. It's telling me to go back. Okay, requires computer. Where's the computer at? Should be a computer around here somewhere, right? Did I miss it? It's in the kitchen. Is that person here?
Okay, Carter. Confirming that the latest code to the utility room is 486111071. The mining crew tells me it'll take them a week to cut through the ice, so I'm giving you that long to square your end of the plan. When the tunnel reaches the armory, I'll get my people to start a riot. When you hear the fireworks go off, get your ass to the shuttle bay. We get one shot at this. If we play our cards right, this gets us one step closer to that fortune that went down with the legacy. You report any of this to the guards, well, you know what'll happen.
The optional thing was up here, wasn't it? The locker. D2 106, 103, 104, 106. It's a what computer?
If we get out of here, remind me to thank Delgado.
Where the
for hanging
fuck
us
is
out
the
to dry.
computer? Doesn't lead anywhere. Fuck. Bro. No, did you pick? Oh no.
You won't last long!
Oh, found some ninja picks. Hello. Okay, new area. Okay, new area. Let's see what can I find here. Nothing. I can't do anything with that.
Was this an armory? Looks like they cleared this place out. Well, well, what do we have here? Give me a sec. This ought to come in handy.
Oh, he's gonna use it, isn't he? Against. Nothing's here.
Right, let's keep moving.
Did you pick? Nice. Another digipick. Nice, nice. I'll take that. I'll take that. Stun mine. Have I missed anything else? Pellets. Nope. Alright, let's go. Okay, it's leading us that way. I want to know what's over here.
I'm bleeding over here! It's gonna leave him hard.
Oh, he's downed.
You see, must have burned some serious cash when it comes to this place. Serves right.
Yeah, what's that? Notebook, notebook.
Can't believe this is where the fleet started. It's history, man. Blows me mind. And here.
Pull it in now. No.
I thought we were going to be doing something fun, like Eyes up! Incoming!
Shit, I'm reloading. Something has to go that way, but no. Meal kit. I'll take that. Cooking stations. Alright.
While we're picking through the trash, we might as well grab some good stuff for ourselves.
I'm on my second day at the lock, and I've already had a close call. Big fight broke out at C-Block, and Gillespie sent us in to break it up. Might have been half a dozen inmates. It was hard to tell. We almost had it under control when one of them stuck a shiv into my leg. Luckily, the other guards dragged me out of there before he finished the job. Seems like the genius who designed this place didn't realize that the inmates would start carving weapons out of the permafrost. So now I'm cold, I'm tired, and my leg hurts like hell. Great way to start my first tour at this dump.
Med pack, I'll take that. How the fuck do I open this? Oh. No. Fuck.
Years old, eh? It's amazing this entire place hasn't collapsed by now.
What else? What else? What else? Okay, go this way, or I guess we'll go this way. longer following me.
This was the warden's office. They built the office right next to the shuttle bay for quick escapes, I bet. Smart.
Do you have any idea how long I have been waiting? Look out the window. I'm over here.
Hey.
Took long enough. Pick up on the intercom. Finally, I was about to give up. Use the intercom. We need to talk. Where have you been? Use the warden's intercom near the window.
No digipix. Fuck.
Quit screwing around and pick up. ¿Qué carajos took you so long? Pick up on the intercom. I hope you found something because I am getting sick and tired of this place.
I found information about Crix's legacy, no thanks to Mathis, who barely lifted a finger to help.
I knew it. Everyone said I was out of my mind, but something told me we'd find the answers down here. Looks like I picked the right person for the job.
Hey, what the hell? This is bullshit, Delgado. I helped plenty.
Is that Mathis? Tell him to shut up. I will deal with him later.
Whatever.
Okay. Now all we have to do is find the way off of this planet. Let me see. Here we go. I'm looking at schematics for the lock, and I don't think there's a way to get you back to the surface from there. But I can open the outer doors to the shuttle bay and let you fly one of the shuttles down there directly up to the key.
If Mathis and I take the shuttle, how are you getting back?
According to the schematics, there is an emergency evacuation exit I can use to return to the surface. Then it's just a quick run across the ice to my ship, and I'll probably still beat you to the key.
What about my ship?
Don't worry about your ship. I will send some people down to get it. You just get your ass on that shuttle and get out of here.
Got it, boss.
You're learning fast. Okay, let me see. One of these probably opens the door.
Shuttle bay activated. Initiating the icing process. Please stand by.
Yup, that's got it. Might take a while though. Those bay doors have not been opened in almost a century. You have done a hell of a job, Rook. We will talk when you get back to the key.
Why the hell did you lie to Delgado about me? You didn't do all this work alone.
Don't change the subject. You've been trying to get me to kill Delgado the whole time.
Hey, come on. I was just looking out for both of us. I could have cut you out of the deal, but I didn't, right? Look, about all that killing Delgado stuff, why don't we just forget about everything that I said? You know, like it never happened.
I'll think about it.
Oh, you're gonna be like that, huh? Well, I guess I deserve it. Now, let's get the heck out of here.
Alright, shuttle bay door. This way. Anything in here? Out here? Ah, for fuck's sake. Oh, that's a big one.
Enjoy that, Darknet! That's another one down! I'll show you what the Crimson Fleet's made of!
Oh, he's coming for me. Ah, fucker. Come on. Oh no, oh no, what am I stuck on? Oh, she's downed. Okay. Empty.
There you are. The hell took you so long?
It's about time. I was about to fly down and loot your bodies.
Not now, neighbor. Well, you said you found something. Hand it over.
There you go.
That's it? Just one slate? After losing so much of our crew, it better be a map with a big red X on it. Well, I'll be damned. Legacy wasn't referring to Crix's fortune. It's the name of an actual ship. A Galbank transport probably loaded with credits.
Never heard any stories about a Gal Bank ship going down. And even if it had happened, it would have been picked clean years ago.
No, neighbor. Think. If Galbank covered it up, and over time, the location was eventually forgotten, it wouldn't be on anyone's radar. Okay, this changes things. Now that we know what we are looking for, we have to narrow the search.
How do you know someone else hasn't already found the legacy?
Because they would be rolling in so much cash, there is no way they could keep it quiet. It's like hitting a jackpot. Not to mention, they'd need someone with Shinya skills to keep the crypto tracing on the currency clean. And as far as Galbank goes, I doubt they would bother. Their bean counters would be too busy weighing the loss versus recovery costs. Now, the legacy is out there, just waiting for us to find. I can feel it.
I wish Chris hasn't been so cryptic about everything.
I'm sure he did not have a choice. People would kill to get a crack at a score this big. I know I have. Let us start with what we know. It was a Galbank ship, which means the company is going to have records of where it went down. Neva, weren't you working on a deal with Rokov? Something about a big wig charity event on one of Trident's Starliners?
Are you serious? I've been working on that gig for 3 months. That's my score.
Ay, Dios mío. Will you shut up about your score and think for a second? That Starliner has a Galbank VIP suite aboard, which means... Come on, Ava. This isn't hard.
Which means a Gal Bank exec will be aboard. We grab their credentials and get ourselves into the Gal Bank archives in New Atlantis. Holy shit, that might actually work. I'll send a message to Rokov right away.
Pack your bags, Rook. You're going on vacation.
Hell yeah.
And since you've earned it, Take this gun with you. Might come in handy when Rokov screws everything up as usual.
Legendary pistol. What's in the Gal Bank archives?
It's not what you're thinking. It's more of an office than a bank vault. Once you're inside, you'll be able to gain access to one of their computers and find out more about the legacy.
Who's Rokov?
Rokov is... well, he's Rokov. A real pain in the ass. He used to run with the fleet until we kicked him out. Lately, he has been using his long-hauling skills to captain a starliner for Trident. Gives us a contact within the company. He has been trying to get his foot back in the door with us for years. But I'm not ready to let him in just yet. Maybe you can use that to your advantage.
Alright,
Good, because that is exactly what you are going to be doing. Neighbor and I are too well known to walk around the Starliner without being recognized. If Trident security spotted us, it'd be over. I need you to board that ship, make contact with Rokov, and get me those credentials.
all you need are the Gal Bank credentials.
I see what you are getting at, Rook. And don't worry, I would ask the same thing. Just be sure to get those credentials. Anything else of value you find on Rokov's Starliner is all yours.
How do you expect me to leave things with Rokov?
You know what? I'm gonna leave that entirely up to you. If you think he's come through for us, you can promise him he'll get paid. But if he gets in your way, then you take him out.
I'll get it done.
You'd better. Oh, before you leave, I wanted you to know that I took what you said about Mathis into consideration, and I've decided to cut him from the fleet.
Honestly, I'm surprised he made it off Suvorov in one piece.
Why are you letting Mathis's future hinge on my opinion?
Because you're the one that finished the job. You followed orders and you put your neck on the block to get that data to the key. As far as Mathis goes, I'm sure you had to drag him through the lock and prevent him from doing something as stupid.
I think you made the right decision.
We'll see. That's it then. Next stop for you is Rokov Starliner, the Siren of the Stars. And remember, Rokov does not need to know anything about Grixis' legacy. For now, it's just between us. Now get out of here.
Hey, Rook, before you head out, I need to have a word with you. Meet me at the last Nova after you wrap things up with Mathis.
Speak to Mathis. Okay, where is he?
Hey, I want to talk to you. Thanks to you, Delgado's cutting me from the fleet. Well, you know what? You better get your own fleet, because I'm coming after you.
Give it your best shot, Mathis. Little plot to kill him.
Oh, I see. You think you're some kind of big shot, is that it? Gonna show poor Mathis a little mercy now that you're Delgado's best buddy, yeah? Well, guess what? Your generosity is getting me kicked off the key. And that means you better watch your back.
Need to say goodbye, huh?
I stayed to give you a message that you better start looking over your shoulder. You'll never know when I'll be right behind you, ready to pull the trigger. Now get the hell out of me way!
Alright, speak to Neva. Where's Neva?
Stealing from your own isn't tolerated.
There you are. All right, look. I've been lining up a score with that asshole Rokov on the Siren of the Stars for months. I'm not about to let a payday slip through my fingers. So guess what? You're gonna finish the job for me.
I would have slipped through your fingers.
My score involves a one-time event being held aboard the Siren of the Stars. If anyone finds out the Crimson Fleet's aboard that Starliner, the event will be canceled and I can kiss my payday goodbye. There's no way I'm gonna miss this window of opportunity.
It would help if I knew what you were talking about.
I'm about to tell you, so shut up and listen. Rokov's been tipping me off about some kind of bullshit charity event that the Siren of the Stars is hosting. At the event, they're gonna give away something called the Earth Savior Award, which is worth tens of thousands of credits. So it's simple. While you're on the Siren, swiping those Gal Bank credentials, I want you to grab that award and bring it to me.
Does the Gal Bank executive I'm looking for have anything to do with the award?
No. Dombrowski's only aboard to use the Gal Bank VIP suite, so he can catch a free ride at the company's expense. I'm sure he'll be there partying with the other spoiled brats. I can guarantee he doesn't give a crap about what's going on at the event.
How is an award worth so much money?
From the pictures I've seen, the award is set with 12 blue diamonds and covered in gold filigree. If I get Jazz to take it apart, I can turn it into a hell of a lot of cash. And best of all, the components become untraceable.
Someone likes to cheat on Ava. You need to win that trophy fair and square.
Yeah, very funny. You're hilarious. You should stand up on the bar here and start telling more jokes. This crowd would eat it up. Look, you can make all the jokes and excuses you want. But if you don't come back with the ES award, I'm gonna deduct it from your pay. Either way, I get my money. How much you walk away with is in your own hands. Got it?
ES awards?
Yeah, ES, Earth, Savior. Get it? Come on. Keep up with me here. I got about 17 other things to do and you're holding me up.
Isn't Rokov going to expect a kite?
All Rokov does is feed me information. If I ask him to lift a finger, he gives me enough sob stories to fill a freighter's cargo bay. If you want my advice, leave him completely out of the loop. Otherwise, it's gonna cost both of us some credits.
We'll see what Delgado says about that, right?
Then it's settled. Good. All right, Rook, we're done here. Now, get your ass to the Siren and bring me my goods.
Why'd I keep getting called a rook?
Because that's exactly what you are. A rookie, a newbie, fresh meat. Beneath all of that inexperience, I'm sure you have an actual name. But honestly, no one gives a damn. So get used to hearing that word. Until you earn your stripes, you're a rook to everyone in the fleet. Stay sharp, Rook.
Maybe. We haven't decided.
You looking to start something? Because I'll finish.
Well,
Rook.
we were thinking. Why is it every time we go out and do a job, it's you
I
who ends
thought
up
my
with all our
instructions.
credits?
My friend's got
Orders came down. Some new science division policy. Everyone on board is to look out.
Hello.
It's good to have you back. What can I do for you? Glad to hear it. Let's see what you got.
I want to raise the alarm at Hopetown.
Fleet's planning a raid on Hopetown? Okay. I didn't expect them to be so bold, but I suppose desperate times call for desperate measures. Don't worry. I'll circulate the description of this captain to the authorities on Hopetown and make sure they never set foot in that settlement. That it? It's amazing that all this romantic nonsense about Crix's legacy really just amounts to a rumor Jasper Crix picked up in jail. It just goes to show you how a tiny rumor can snowball into a full-blown fairy tale. Have any more?
That's all I have for now.
Okay, fine. I know there's more out there, so keep on it.
You really don't like to talk about the past, do you?
You're not gonna let this go, are you? Why do you care so much about my past?
Why do you care so much that I'm asking?
Because the things you're asking are private, and we're supposed to be maintaining a professional rapport, not making friends.
What's wrong with making friends?
Look, I like to keep my attachments at a minimum, okay? In my line of work, if you make friends, you eventually end up losing them, either through reassignment or, well, for other reasons.
Since I'm entrusting this stuff with my life, I deserve to know who's got my back.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn you. You might not like what I have to say. Would it shock you to learn that I spent some time in prison? I suppose that makes me a hypocrite.
Why does that make you a hypocrite?
Oh, come on. I haven't exactly been cordial about my feelings towards the Crimson Fleet's illegal activities.
You have a lot of explaining to do.
That's fair. Well, okay. Where do I start? I grew up in the Well in New Atlantis. Parents made barely enough money to keep the lights on in our apartment. After I dropped out of school, they begged for me to look for work. But I realized it was a lot easier to simply take whatever I wanted instead. A year after that, I'm a career criminal with UC security breathing down my neck, and my parents kicking me out of the house.
So you lived on the streets?
Hell no. I made enough money to buy my own apartment. Filled it with some decent stuff, too. I'd even send pictures of the place to my folks to rub it in. I was a real asshole. Well, I wasn't a nice person.
From a criminal to a cop, go figure.
Would make a hell of a motion picture. I was having the time of my life. Earning way more than I needed to simply get by and loving every minute of it. Back then, if you would have told me one day I'd be wearing this uniform, I'd have said you were out of your mind.
And I bet UC stuff eventually recruited you for an undercover sting operation.
Very funny. And not even relatively close. Let's just say the years after my time in the Well were filled with highs and lows. Look, the point is that I felt you deserved to know a bit about my past. To know where my anger towards the fleet comes from.
Just going to leave it at that?
Yeah. I think I've told you more than enough. Besides, my job here is to keep an eye on you, not the other way around.
Being a criminal in New Atlantis is a long way from running with the fleet.
Longer than you can possibly imagine. Well, I think you've had enough for now. You get the point. Let's get back to it before Keyboy writes us a citation for loitering.
I hold prisoner support vigilante. Oh.
Let me know if you need anything else.
Yo, back. So how did it go?
There's a fleet company in this plan is going to work.
Then things are moving forward. Perfect.
Nice job, Rook.
I was certain we'd fool Delgado, but never. She's a sharp one. Overcoming her scrutiny is no small matter. Did you discover anything worth reporting yet?
Delgado was searching for a Gale Bank ship named Legacy that was carrying some type of lost fortune.
Legacy. Why does that sound familiar? Wait a moment. Are you telling me Delgado may have actually located Crix's legacy?
I suppose it's possible, sir. Intelligence picked up a bit of chatter on that subject recently. We assumed it was some sort of tall tale or a story to attract recruits to their cause.
I believe it's real.
Well, let's find out if Delgado's chasing ghosts, or he's smarter than we suspect. Let me see what we have here. Nope. There are no records of a Gal Bank transport named the Legacy in the database. I think Delgado's trying to manipulate you. What do you think, sir?
I think there's no record because Gal Bank is hiding something. Delgado's no fool. If he risked his own neck to get that information, then he must be on to something. We have to take this seriously. What's your next move?
I'm supposed to board a Starliner to steal Gal Bank aircraft credentials.
Clever, Delgado. Very clever. If I were in your place, I'd be trying to do the exact same thing. We can't let Delgado get his hands on what could potentially turn out to be the largest haul of credits the Crimson Fleet's ever seen.
Maybe I should head out to New Atlantis, sir. I could press the Gal Bank execs for information. Get ahead of everything.
No. Let's allow this to run its course. We have our agent here feeding us information. I think that's good enough for now. There's more to this than just finding the location of the transport. Jasper Cricks was clever. For some reason, he never got there.
How do you know Jasper Cricks never found the legacy?
Because the Crimson Fleet would be a totally different adversary, and Cricks wouldn't have disappeared years ago. Even if they hid the money with that damn human computer Shinya Voss, our forensic accounting people would have found that data. No, the Crimson Fleet are in dire shape right now. They haven't seen that much currency, well, ever.
Shouldn't I put a stop to this by killing Delgado?
And let Neva Mora take his place? Or Shinya Voss? Or any one of a number of pirates already gunning for his position? No. The solution is to stick to the undercover operation and determine how much of this is truly a credible threat.
I'll proceed as planned then.
It's imperative that you do. If the Crimson Fleet gets its hands on a transport full of currency, it would be disastrous for the settled systems. I need you to do whatever you can to bring us more information. And for God's sake, don't kill anyone on that Starliner. You're both dismissed.